What happens when you die 99 times and come back stronger each time? You either go insane, or you become Black Scythe, the grim reaper of humanity's last hope. Welcome to the 100th regression of the max level player, a survival fantasy with one rule: survive 20 deadly rounds, or humanity is doomed. But did this hyped regression novel live up to its potential, or did it burn out before its final round? Let's dive in. Written by King Soda, with art by Nab, this Korean web novel spans 425 chapters, including side stories and an afterword. The setup is simple but intense. A demonic angel descends on New Year's Day, announcing a game of death for all of humanity. Every month, players must clear a new round, and failure means total annihilation. The protagonist? A once powerless shuttle who's now on his final 100th regression, carrying a century of memories, strategies, pain, and rage. He's no longer the rookie. He's Black Scythe, maxed out, merciless, and ready to finish what he started. The early arcs are excellent. Strategic combat with clever twists, emotional weight from past failures, the mystery of the angelic guide system, a protagonist who's competent but not overpowered. Yet, each regression isn't just a redo, it's a lesson learned in blood. He doesn't just want to survive, he wants to save his brother, protect humanity, and settle scores with cosmic enemies. But then, the cracks begin to show. Despite the setup, we barely see the MC's bond with his brother, the one person he supposedly cares about most. Real-world scenes, rushed. Bonding moments, skimmed or summarized. Mundane breathing room, non-existent. This is a common flaw in some KR survival novels. So much focus on the death game, so little on why survival matters. The result? The stakes start to feel hollow, even with the apocalypse looming. Here's where the cracks really deepen. He regressed 100 times and supposedly lived for 100 years. But wait, some challenges take him dozens of regressions just to clear. So, how is he only 100 years old? Each run should have taken months or years, not weeks. And if he's really this seasoned, why does he still fall into obvious traps? Ignore better options like enslaving, not killing useful enemies. Make moral choices that contradict his own logic. It's like the character remembers the pain but forgets the wisdom. This isn't a romance novel, but it's starting to look like a harem setup. So Aaron likes him. Christine? Same. The main girl? Yup. Even characters introduced as side allies somehow develop feelings despite minimal interaction. It doesn't ruin the story, but it cheapens the emotional tone, especially the story about survival, trauma, and justice. Yensi says he fights for justice, but his actions? Kills a player cop who betrayed him under threat, spares others for similar or worse crimes, executes useless enemies instead of exploiting features like forced contracts or mind control. It's inconsistent, and not in a morally gray way, but more like convenient for the plot. In short, it feels like justice is whatever the author needs it to be at the moment. Despite the criticisms, this novel starts strong. And if you love high-stakes death games, ruthless MCs, cool abilities, and survival strategy, regression-driven revenge, then you'll likely enjoy the first 100-plus chapters a lot. There's genuine tension, some solid twists, and satisfying moments of revenge. Sadly, as the chapters pile on, the flaws multiply. Bonding arcs are rushed or skipped. Power scaling becomes shaky. Regression logic breaks immersion. Character relationships flatten. Justice becomes inconsistent. Emotional payoff is rarely earned. The 100th regression of the max-level player had the potential to be a top-tier regression novel, but it runs out of steam as it tries to juggle too much. Tense survival thriller, deep emotional drama, heroic revenge fantasy, harem-light character dynamics, and ends up delivering a mixed bag. Final score, 7.2 out of 10. Read it if you love the manhwa or love survival fantasy with regression. Skip it if you need consistency, deep character arcs, or emotional depth. Did you stick around for all 100 regressions? Or did you drop out before Black Scythe's final reaping? Let me know what you thought of the novel in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into KR regressors, like the max level hero has returned, or ReZero style mind breaks, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, don't die on round 1.